back to my channel. For the ones who are arriving for the first time in this channel, my name is Olga and this is Inspiration, a channel where I'm building and creating stories and doing challenges in The Sims 4. And for the ones that are already subscribed or they are part from my channel, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I wanted to not to react to the trailer of Eco Lifestyle expansion pack from The Sims that just came out last week, but instead of that trying to create a eco house or eco lifestyle house in the actual game that we have already. So as you will see in the video, we're going to be talking a little bit about the key features of what the expansion pack contains, and at the same time seeing which are the options that the game is providing us. So for the first time, the key features, there's 4 key features for the expansion pack that the EA game releases, and actually I'm into some of them, but other of them I'm not that much. So the first feature that they say is sustainable living, which for me it's a cool feature because we have never had like a super strict game that is based on only being sustainable, and for me it's exciting. But in the game, as you can see here constructing, we already have some like traits of the households that you can use for making it like the soil is more fertile or is off the grid, so you already like kind of create this image that is eco-friendly, or the eco lifestyle that the Sims will have here will be very sustainable. So we already have like kind of these things inside of the game already, so that's why I was not that sure about what this key feature really mean and how it was so special about it. And it's true that they are giving us the chance to create like our own energy with like solar panels and wind turbines, which is pretty exciting. But at the same time, with off-the-grid trade, we already can like create the sense that we don't need energy from a big company. We just don't need energy at all because we live off the grid, which is, I think, was a very cool thing that the people and the community of the Sims were already satisfied with this. So as you can see here, I'm trying to recreate like a little bit if there was 2 solar panels in the top, in the roof of the house, and I always that every time that I wanted to create a house that it was going to be like more eco-friendly, I always use that type of roofing to recreate the sense that it's like 2 solar panels. The second feature that they are talking about is collaborative community, which I think is one of the most special ones, but at the same time it keeps me a little bit intrigued because the fact that you have to vote and to create a whole community, and the community has to decide what the village is going to turn like, I feel it's a very exciting feature, but I don't know how is it going to be translated in the actual gameplay, because most of the times that you have to do activities with other Sims that are outside of your control, it's more difficult for you to take control of everything because Sims have to pee, have to eat, they are hungry, they are tired, whatever, so everything ends up being a mess. And honestly, I just wish this feature is going to be released in a good way, and it's going to be easier for the game players to create these votings and to create this like democratic village, and I think it could be very cool, but I don't know how it's going to be the result, and I'm a little bit afraid about it. So the next feature that Eco Lifestyle expansion pack has is actually upcycled decor, which for me it's a little bit sad to say that I don't like this. I know that it's sustainable to recycle clothes or to recycle furniture, but at the same time I feel that this is an excuse for EA at the same time to not to create new furniture for our game, and this is very frustrating because I have seen some rumors that we're not gonna get new counters, and it's the 3rd time that EA is not providing proper counters to our expansion packs, and it's a little bit frustrating because I mean, you're paying money for the whole game experience, and maybe you're not that much into creating with super weird machines like the scientific career machines like the microscope or the telescope or whatever. I never use these buildings and these objects, and what I really use is counters for kitchens, because literally there's a kitchen in every single house that I have to use. And it's a little bit frustrating that EA has done again this thing of not providing us, or maybe they provide but we're just speculating about this. And I don't know, this is my thoughts about this part of the feature. And the last one is change the world, which we have seen already in Sulani, and it has been quite disappointing at the same time for me, because I have never tried to make Sulani great again. And it has been kind of recycling this same thing for creating a type of gameplay to create a new world or make it beautiful again, which for me, I mean, yes, you can create one household and you can try to create the best village ever, but once you have done it already, the game is finished for you and you cannot do anything else. So I will prefer that EA had like tried to invent something more different and not recycling the content like I have seen that it's doing. So I don't know, guys, I'm excited about the expansion pack, even though I don't look like I am, because I'm really into sustainable stuff and things like that, and I'm a simmer that on her household I always think that my Sims are very hippie and eco-friendly and they have a eco lifestyle. But I really felt like I don't need them to create this thing, because with my imagination I can already create the feeling that they are living in an eco house or something like that. I mean, I'm excited for some things like the boatings in the and things like that to see how it turns out, but I'm just afraid of how is it going to be. I don't want to have super high hopes, but I don't know, guys. So the house, it's as you can see, I tried to be like they have revealed from other objects and other houses, and as you can see, the interior it's a little bit I don't know, I will say a little bit bohemian as well, because it just doesn't have a TV, it just have a bookshelf, and it doesn't have a lot of things to do, because you will see that the exterior of the house, it's the main part of the house that I'm building, which has the fields with all the plants that you can cultivate and things like that. And I mean, it's true that we're going to have in the new expansion pack ladders, which I'm pretty excited on, but honestly I'm excited on for creating lofts and things like that, and maybe in kids room can be super excited to put ladders. I don't know, but I mean, it's cool that they have decided this, but I think this is going to be released not only on the expansion pack but also on a new update on the Sims. Which is pretty good, because that means that EA is also thinking about people that can also all the people that plays the sim has to have ladders, which is a must for the gameplay. And yes, here I'm using like these trees from the debug and some random objects that well, for me thought like it was necessary for taking care of such a huge garden. And I don't know, I would like to know from you if you like how it turned out this house, if you think it's enough eco-friendly, or the eco lifestyle in this house is enough for you. I think for me it's been very good. And we also have bikes. I mean, we are already being super eco-friendly in The Sims. We don't even have cars, so we cannot contaminate anything. I mean, and this house is like off the grid, as I said, and it has super good soil, so most of the plants that you're going to be able to plant here are so good. And I wanted to create like this outdoor super green, super nature, like they didn't decide to remove any of the plants that were already here. So I don't know, guys, I just wanted to tell you that I'm excited about the pack, and I want to know if you're excited about the pack, and what do you think, and what are your expectations about it, and what do you think is going to turn out. For me, I mean, as I said, I'm always excited for a new expansion pack. I hope it's gonna be good. So thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much for coming to this channel and watching this review or these commentaries about the new expansion pack coming. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. See you guys very soon.